Hi, welcome back to the Running Master. My name's Dan. Today's video I'm going to go through my week of running and the hardest session that I know. First up, if you're new to the channel, come and follow me on social media. I've got a couple of accounts, and don't forget to hit that subscribe button along with the bell so that you're the first to find out all about the new videos that I'm making each week. Today I've come to the beautiful Tilgate Park in Crawley to put together this video and to do a pretty hard session which is coming up later. First off though, my week in running. So started off on Sunday, went for a run with my son, which was really enjoyable. We went and played a game of landmark bingo. Now if you've not played this before, it's a game I've invented, and the full video is up, coming up on screen. If you've not played though, the basic premise is that you go and visit a bunch of random locations in a random order, and you take photos when you're there to prove that you went there, and then you can add them to Strava or to Relive as well, because if you've got the GPS on those photos, it'll actually point out where you took them as well, so you can actually see where you ran. Monday's run was a late one, post work, and although it was post work because the clocks have gone back, it was only about 5:30, 6 o'clock in the evening, but it was pretty dark out. So this is what I got up to. So this is Monday night's run. It was supposed to be a fast rep session today, but I woke up this morning, well, after a very short sleep. Really felt bad last night. I haven't felt great all day, and for the last few hours had a thumping headache. So what better thing to do than to come for a run. My wife just came back from a run and got absolutely drenched, so I've got the full wet weather gear on, and in the last 2.5 miles I've been running, it hasn't had a drop of rain, but you know, it's here just in case. You know, today's run isn't going to be that fast. We're only going to do kind of conversational pace, which is why I can still talk to you. There is one key advantage of wearing this jacket, whether it's raining or not though, is the big pocket at the back. If you've not seen the review of this jacket, which I did last week, I'll put a link up top, but I'm really enjoying wearing it at the moment. It's quite new, but we'll see how it goes. But yeah, so far so good. As I said, the one good thing about wearing this jacket is the massive pocket at the back, which means I can stuff the camera in there so I don't have to carry it in my hand the entire way, which is really nice. So I've done just over 3 miles. It's gonna be about time to stop in a minute, but headache doesn't feel too bad actually. It's still kind of there, but it's not kind of pounding with every step I take now. So I'm not sure what that is. I popped a couple of headache tablets before I came out, so maybe that's having some effect as well by the time I've done these 3 miles. But let me know in the comments below if you go out running with a headache. Do you do it? Do you don't do it? Do you find it helps or not? Let me know. So just back home now, about 3.7 miles in total, something around 9-minute mile pace I think. So reasonably conversational, which is why I was talking to the camera. Does my head still hurt? Yes, it does a bit, but I wasn't expecting it to completely get rid of a headache. Do I feel better though for going for a run? Well, of course I do. Feel absolutely great. Getting just only just over 3.5 miles done. Just feels good. Just getting out there and getting it done today. So one to put in the logbook. It's on Strava and makes me feel better now. Tuesday onwards though, I haven't actually done any running at all, and I haven't been feeling great all week, to be perfectly honest. Just haven't really wanted to get out and do any running at all. But I have been doing some stretching indoors, doing some circuits, doing various different core exercises as well, just to kind of keep doing some sort of exercise whilst I'm not running. But feeling better today, which is why I'm coming back and I'm going to do a pretty hard session. In fact, the hardest one I know. The session today is called the Mona Fartlek, which was named after Australian great Steve Monaghetti. So in fact it probably should be called the Mona Fartlek, but I'm going to call it the Mona Fartlek because you do feel like moaning, certainly once you've done the session, probably halfway through as well. So what is it? The Mona Fartlek is a 20-minute run, so it doesn't actually sound like it's too difficult, but it's the way it's structured that really makes it testing. It's a 90-second run, which you do twice, 4 lots of 60 seconds, 4 lots of 30 seconds, and then 4 lots of 15 seconds. Now that all adds up to 10 minutes, so the rest is actually the same amount of time between each of those different reps. The trick with this though is that it's not an interval session, in the sense that you do a fast set or a fast rep and then take a walk or a cool down and recovery between the next one. The idea of this is that you are continually moving all the time. So the difference between the fast bit or the faster bit and the recovery bit, the actual difference in pace shouldn't be too great. It should be a kind of a feeling like you're just increasing the speed and then backing off, increasing and backing off continually. And that's what makes it so tricky, is because actually when you're feeling good, you want to then push that intensity on, but actually you then have to keep it going when you then back off. The idea is not to walk, and that's what makes it so testing. So a 20-minute amount of effort would, for me, equate to nearly 5k. My 5k PB is around about the 20-minute mark, a little lower. Because of the structure of the session, actually I'm not going to hit 5k. I know I won't get there because I'll be going too fast and then backing off, and so although that may well average out to be about a 5k pace, it's not going to be quite there. Steve Monaghetti though used to manage in excess of 6k on these sessions, which just shows how good he was. God, this is hard. Just the 15-second ones to go now. And that's it, all over. Man, that was hard work. I'll throw the stats up so you can see what I was doing for the harder parts and also for the float sections as well, so you can see that differential in pace. Hopefully there was some. I haven't really looked at the numbers yet because I've literally just finished. He's now chucking it down. The water's getting a bit choppy, as you can probably see out there. It's time to go home. So that's the Mona Fartlek. That is probably the hardest session that I know. Of course, you can make sessions hard or as easy as you want, but I think that one seems easy on paper, but actually is a real beast. So I hope you enjoyed it. Let me know what the hardest session that you do is, and I'll see you for the next video. Thanks for watching, take care and enjoy your running.